Hi, happy Monday.
Welcome back to Oddvice. My name is Kristen McAtee.
And I'm Alex Coe.
And we are the hosts of Oddvice, the podcast you listen to right now.
Right this very second.
All right, elephant in the room. Sorry this episode's up late. I take full blame. I'm doing, I say this every 10 minutes. I'm doing Vlogmas, vlogging every single day of December. And I hit a little bit of not a breaking point, but like, I just got really overwhelmed the other day when we were supposed to record and I had a few other things I had to do and we just had to postpone it. So sorry it's up a little bit later. I hope you understand. It's a beast. I forget how much of a beast Vlogmas is every year until it hits. And then I'm like, why do I do this? But then I'm like, because you love it. And then I'm like, I want to rip out all my hair. This is what it's probably like to have kids. Like you love it so much, but you're like,
it's such a love-hate relationship.
I'm gonna die. Like that's how I feel right now.
But having a kid is Vlogmas on repeat for the next however
until
long.
The rest of your life.
Right.
Yeah. See, I don't think I'll have kids. I think
because
I'll
of
just keep doing Vlogmas. I'll just keep doing Vlogmas and that'll be my form of parenting. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I'm feeling better. Yesterday I had like a chill night, went to the spa. Mm-hmm. Mommy went to the spa, had a spa day. So I feel a little more rejuvenated, kind of. I had some wicked dreams last night. So it's one of those days where like my dreams are still affecting me.
You're teetering.
Yeah. I'm walking the veil today. But it's all good. Hello. Welcome back. Happy Monday. We're excited for this episode. Our house right now, you guys, is so cute.
We decorated for Christmas. We lugged a Christmas tree 3 blocks.
Was it not as bad as we thought?
It wasn't as bad. I'm being dramatic. We have Kristen has a grandma cart, which is like one of those things that
it's like the little like
little pusher
shopping carts that you see little grandmas push around,
right?
Know?
So we stuck a tree in it, and it because they made the tree they wrapped it up for us all pretty, and we brought it home and we decorated. We got like a whole bunch of like not a whole bunch, but a good amount of little like Christmassy reindeer and knicknacks and stuff, and it's just a vibe in here.
It's very tasteful. It's so cute.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Santa threw up in here, which is nice.
Right. It's the perfect in between of festive but not too much, kind of like we were saying in that holiday episode we did. It's enough to get us in the spirit but not like intimidate us. Mm-hmm. Like we are in control. Oh, hi Link just joined us if you're on visual. Link got a new little collar with a red bow too. It's the cutest thing. She's wearing this year round.
She's been weird these past couple days though.
Yeah, she's weird, guys. I think she's like in her life right now. She knows we're talking about her. She's at that age where she's like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Yep. Like she's hitting like her 50s. Like when, like I feel like my mom always says that. Like as she gets older, she's like, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. That's where she's at right now. That's where
Link is. I think Link's soul has lived. I think this is like one of her last reincarnates, however you want to say it.
And I do too. And I think we're together in it.
Yeah. She's just been here so many times. She's just so over it at this point.
I think that's why she's sick of me too, because her and I probably do this every fucking time. She's like, bitch, you do this every time. You're annoying every time.
And now she's your dog. I wonder if at what point you were her dog.
She was probably like a fabulous single woman, like billionaire. Yep. And I was like her little like rat chihuahua. That was like, meow, meow.
Or her cat.
Yeah, maybe.
Depends. I don't know. I actually don't see you as a cat.
No, yeah. I think I'm more like dog energy.
Lizard.
Oh, yeah. Maybe reptile. I can see reptile.
Like a snake.
But like, because it always wants to like be close and just kind of like look at you. Yeah. And, like slide around. That's what I was to you, mama.
I was probably like a porcupine or something.
I think you were
sloth. Yeah.
Sloth forever. You are such
sloth till I die.
Yeah. Sloth life.
Okay. I keep grabbing my tea, but it's just far too hot to drink right now. So people who are watching visual are probably like, Alex, put down your tea.
I did it too. I was like,
no, yeah. I'm just like slowly moving it back and forth.
We're not going to be able to drink it till like the last 10 minutes of this episode. Mm-hmm. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for a tea drinking segment.
Silence. So speaking of Christmas, everybody's probably talking about it right now, but it's so relevant. Where are you guys on your Christmas shopping? Are you done, Alex?
I'm done, but I think so I got just like a couple things for the house so that you had something to open, like
Like a kid.
well, I just like when we all have like things to open.
Yep.
Yeah, Tanner has something to open. I got Link a little something.
Oh, babe.
So I want you, I might get one more thing, but
I think Tanner got Link something too, so that means she's gonna have something from all of us.
Oh, he did. Yeah, I know.
Is it good?
I know what it is.
Is it good?
I'm not gonna say if it's good or bad.
So it's bad, guys. That means it's bad. That means it's bad.
It's not. I think it's good.
Will Link like it? Probably not.
No, she won't like anything.
She's literally gonna be like,
no, what I got her, she'll love.
"Oh, do you get her?"
Can she open it now? No, I'm the worst with presents. I'm like so excited about giving them. I'm so excited about everyone opening them. But like, I want to tell you what yours is right this very second.
I like the anticipation more than the reveal. I love it. I think you'll really like what you got. I mean, I know you'll like what you got. I got some really fun stocking stuffers too.
Oh, good.
For all of us.
Cute.
So that'll be fun. Just we could even do that like Christmas Eve night as like an intro.
Are we doing Christmas Eve? Are we a Christmas Eve family or Christmas Day?
I think Christmas Day.
Okay.
I like I'll wake up. I'll make us like a little like fruit and bagel spread.
Okay.
Make some coffee, some tea, some matcha, whatever you guys want, and then we'll go in.
Okay.
I think Christmas Day. Christmas Eve though, I'm okay to do the stockings.
Okay. Should we put cookies out for Santa?
Yes.
The night before.
Yes.
She's gonna eat them.
Oh fuck. Okay. We will put them.
We'll put them on the table, and she'll just sleep with you that night.
Yeah. We'll hide them.
Tanner's gonna eat them.
No, for sure. Oh, he's just a Santa. No, Santa's gonna eat them.
Yeah. What?
If you're listening and you believe in Santa, that's good because he's real. Anyway, so I finished Christmas shopping the other night, like 2 a.m. on my phone. I finished for you guys for like everything here, and then I was like, oh wait, I have people I love outside of New York. So I'm like, oh shit. I text my parents today. They said they want one of those like robotic cat litter things.
Sick.
So if you guys listening know of any good brands for like the automatic cat litter cleaners, let me know.
Like rotate
cat box.
and they
they need a good cat box. The one they have had is probably from 98. I'm not lying. So I need to get them that. I need to think of something to give my niece and nephew. It's so hard because like I'm at that point, and I imagine our parents and like adults in our lives felt this way about us. I'm at that point where like I don't want to get them crap because like they're like older kids, but they're not like teens yet.
Right. And they're still kids to where like they like crap.
They still like crap, but I'm all, like now I'm
you don't
adult,
want to
I'm
contribute.
like, I'm not giving you that shit you don't need. Like I get it now. So maybe like OG gift card, but like that's not heartfelt. What do you get?
Don't kick me. What the hell?
What do you get a like 9-year-old boy and a 7-year-old girl? Is that how old they are? 2013. So he's 9, and then she's 7.
6 or 7.
No, she just turned 7 in October.
Okay.
So a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old. What the hell do you get them?
Beats me.
Like
I have no idea. What? A tech deck?
Damn near. Or slime? Kids like slime? I don't know.
I know, but that's crap.
You're right. You know
what if you got Sarah a journal?
I could do that. That'd be cute. Like a stationery set. I did love that shit when I was younger.
Like she's probably at the age where she's wanting to write in a diary, right?
I think young? She might be a little young for that.
Okay.
Ollie
probably wants to write in a diary.
Yeah, no, 100%. Guys, my nephew is like the most prestigious man. Like he's so old for his age. Like he doesn't like fuck around with kids. Like he'll like chill with his mom, my sister, and like play cards with her and like talk about like one time what did I say? I was like, what are you into right now? And he said, I've been learning about tax policy a little bit.
What the hell? I don't know anything about tax
policy. Either. And I pay taxes. I'm going to take my money. Like, he like damn near is going to do my taxes this year. So maybe I need to get him like something. What like an encyclopedia set?
Dope.
So dope. Like a sick like vintage one.
Yeah.
I don't think he listens.
Well, let's hope not.
I doubt it. God, no.
I went in on the presents that I got for my I just bought for my immediate family and then my aunt. But I shipped everything to my friends to Tanner's house and he's like wrapping everything for me. I got like custom Etsy paper. I got like cute bows. I didn't get enough though. I didn't order enough, but I sent it all to Tanner and
Stupid.
right. No, I was pissed. I sent it all to Tanner and he's wrapping it for me and he's going to hand deliver my brother's, my mom's and my dad's gifts to my mom's. Oh shit. I need to tell my mom not to listen to this episode.
Oh.
But I'm just like so excited because if I can't be there when they like Christmas Eve, when they open presents, that's like that night. And like we always play Monopoly that night. Like I know I'm going to miss that night. So if I can like be there just a little bit.
Right.
Yeah. So I went in on that.
They're going to think of you when they open something.
Right.
And when we're Christmas Eve we could play Monopoly. Like, I'm totally fine with like
absolutely
adopting that same tradition. I mean, I assumed we would anyway.
Yeah.
Play Monopoly and whatnot. So today I posted a Q&A on my channel and there was a question that I literally set in a reminder to ask you on the podcast. In another life, what's one thing you would want to be or do or just like have be your reality? Not in this life though.
I would want to be a nomad. And like the second I graduated high school, I've always had this answer. The second I graduate high school, travel everywhere and live and like work jobs that'll just like get me through maybe seasonally or like night work.
Yeah.
And then just live off of like where I am, maybe hop around Airbnbs. I don't think I could do, well, I mean, I'm talking me, maybe in an alternate universe I would.
Just like full daydream.
I'm debating like van life, but I think I would want to like live in like apartments in the cities I'm in.
Like really submerge yourself in it.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like my whole life.
Yeah. That answer is actually has always been my backup plan.
Oh.
I've told myself like if I ever like lose all my money and like have to like run from the feds, I'm going to go somewhere and just like live just cash, no like off the map,
simple,
off the grid, I should say. Super simple way of living. That's a good answer. Mine
what was your answer?
I wanted to be a teacher. A teacher or a doctor would be really cool. It's obviously something I have interest in this life, but I just know I won't do it. Like I know never say never, like you could always change your life, but like for the most part, the ship has sailed. Like those are two professions that like you really do dive in right away. And like I'm 10 years down the line now after high school. Those are my answers though. Someone else commented and said, "Ooh, I'd want to be an FBI agent." And I was like, oh, that too.
Sick.
Or like CIA.
Yes.
Oh, so
undercover.
Sick. Yep.
Did your family ever get like Christmas cards in the mail from like family friends?
No, but like I know what you mean. I've heard of those.
Right. My family got just like a few from like family friends and everything, but one that we've always got since my high school relationship.
Oh, did they get it?
Yeah. My high school boyfriend's family sends a Christmas card to our family every year still to this day.
Cute.
I love it. I love seeing, especially his little siblings. I mean, I grew up in that house. We were together for 4 years, like in high school.
Those years too. So like developmental.
Right. And his little siblings were like kids, like toddlers.
Right.
And now they're young adults, and like I still get to see, because like I don't talk to the family. I think we follow each other on Instagram and stuff, but like I still get to see like them grow up in the form of Christmas cards every year. Yeah. It's really cool, but it's also like really funny because there's been a couple times where like, well, like the one this year, my ex-boyfriend, like his new girlfriend is in the Christmas card.
Wait, did you get a picture of it?
Yeah, I have a picture.
See. Wishing you a possum holiday. The dog theme, love it.
So
oh my
cute.
God, yeah, his siblings have like, they're full adults.
They're like adults.
That's crazy.
And like I remember strapping his little brother into a car seat. Like,
this is crazy. Oh my God, yeah. I see her.
That was once me, sister.
That could be me. You cut out the face.
Oh my God.
But like the X through it in a Sharpie.
No, but I love it. I hope we get them until I die. Actually,
I don't see why you wouldn't.
I kind of want to send her my address so I get them.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's just the coolest thing.
You're on the roster now. I don't see why that changed.
Right.
We got to do Christmas
cards.
I
was just going to say, like, why didn't we still have time.
You think?
Why don't we just like set up the camera real quick?
Huh.
I don't know. Yeah, we can, because you know what? I'll drop it into a template. It'll probably take 10 minutes to get them printed at FedEx, like literally right here.
So that's where you make them. I thought it was something you had to like order online.
I mean, yeah, they have like websites and stuff where you can, but we can get them printed on like glossy paper and just like cut them ourselves and just throw them into envelopes and like ship them out.
And like, even if people get them after Christmas, we'll make it holiday themed. It doesn't have to be
right.
Christmas.
Or
themed.
You know what? We could do New Year's cards. Happy New Year.
Yeah,
wishing
that's
you
cooler.
a happy 2023.
New Year's is more edgy,
right,
than Christmas. Christmas is like foo lame.
Well, it's like New Year's is like the fun little cousin.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can like have like champagne in it.
Cute.
Or if we were like, should we wear turtlenecks?
Okay, I love this.
Oh, and Link could be in it.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, she'll take it. Or Paul.
We should. You know what? We're doing New York or New Year's. New
York
New Year's
photos.
New Year's Christmas photos.
Okay. Yeah, gosh, sorry. My brain's like going now. Like now I have so many ideas.
Love it. Should we wear like black turtlenecks? Should we go like Step Brothers style?
But everybody does that.
Probably not who we're sending it to.
Right.
You know?
Now, will they know the reference?
I sure hope so.
I don't think my mom would. I'm just going to say it.
Okay. But it's still funny.
Right. It's still like, yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. It is still funny.
I have a sweater vest, I think.
I have like a cropped
like
turtleneck, like a sexy one. Should we do like lingerie?
Absolutely not. Like I'm thinking of sending these to like our grandparents.
Right. No, I was totally kidding. I thought that's crazy. What do you mean? Not psycho.
We could do two versions.
What if we mix them up? God forbid we mix them up. The envelopes were like, wait, we already sealed
Which
it.
one?
It's gonna happen.
That would happen to us.
We'll wear lingerie under so we know the joke. And then it's just turtlenecks on top.
Wait, I love this.
Or onesies could be cute. That's like a cute, like, cozy.
Right. I'll find some on Amazon and I'll order them.
I don't think I think Amazon's past that.
You think?
Everything right now is like you're cutting it really close. We need to take these like this weekend. Latest.
We can't even afford to go out and find some in time. I think we just need to work with what we got.
What about we have the ones that your mom sent us?
The sweats. But those are Christmas themed. We'll figure it out.
All denim.
Love it.
That is so cool.
Do we want to be in front of the Christmas tree or should we?
We should go to the roof.
Let's go. Yes.
And get like our city view.
Absolutely.
All denim. And like, okay.
Or we can like go like up to like a little bit upper east side and like sit on someone's front stoop.
That's cute too.
Yeah.
You need to get earmuffs.
Okay.
Because that'll be cute. Mine got here really quick.
Okay.
So what if we both wore earmuffs, all denim?
Love.
And like boots.
I love this.
And then Link, oh shit, Link needs a denim vest.
I don't know. So keep a lookout for those. Let us know if you want us to send you one.
Yeah, drop your P.O. box down below. Okay, song of the day. What you wearing?
I am wearing this is an urban sweater. It's one of those sweaters that like does nothing.
It just like lays on your body.
Yeah, it's just like it's super see-through and it's pretty thin. It'd be a nice like layering piece, but I like the color and like the fit's really cool. And then these like silky pants from ASOS, and I forgot socks, so I'm wearing my slippers.
Oh no, she's got her corns out.
My corns are out.
Was it?
I was. What do,
yep.
do we do?
Oh, hi, babe.
Do we do outfit then song, outfit song, or outfit song?
I've never done this before. I don't know actually.
Sock shoe, or sock shoe, or
sock shoe. Left sock, left shoe, right shoe.
Same.
Okay, so
what's
your song of the day?
My song of the day is "Must Have Been a Ghost" by what?
That was gonna be my song of the day. Did you see that TikTok?
Yeah.
It's good. That's like why I was going to make it my song of the day too.
Must Have Been a Ghost by Proxima Parada.
It's really good. You guys probably saw the TikTok too. He was like discovering new songs because you don't have the time to. And then he played it. I was like, this is fire.
Yep.
My song of the day is going to be Those Were the Days by the Teskey Brothers. And I'm wearing my shroom socks. My corns aren't out. And then my sweats. These are from, what is the name of that place? TNA? Yes, but why the like basic bitch store right now? Why am I forgetting? It starts with an A, I think.
Addicted?
No.
ASOS?
No. Why? Oh my God.
Basic bitch store.
It's like really overpriced. They have the Super Puff.
Oh, Agassi? No. Aritzia.
Okay, Aritzia. I think they're from Aritzia. And then my little blue tank top is from Cotton On.
Shout out Agassi though. Anyone else?
You guys remember Agassi? Was that
only Concord Mall?
Damn near. It was probably like a one-time boutique.
Probably.
Yeah, that store took up the whole third of the downstairs. In the
it
mall.
Was so obnoxiously big.
They had like the shoe section and then the clothes section and then like the party section, like the dresses and stuff.
Wow.
R.I.P.
I wonder if it's still there.
That's what I'm wearing. I tried to coordinate a little bit more today since we're talking about fashion. I was like, I'm not going to, we didn't want to like fully dress up for this because like that's just ain't us. You know that?
Yeah.
But I was also like, okay, let's like build some credibility. We should have coordinated.
I feel like
we're all over the place.
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we usually do like on nights out and stuff. We usually coordinate.
Like the same vibe. We could at least put that work in today. I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Blame Vlogmas.
Literally click off now.
Yeah, it's just kidding. That's all we have to say about that. Okay, before we get into today's episode, we're going to take a quick break for our sponsor. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, which is online therapy done in the comfort of your own home. BetterHelp really helps assess all of your needs and match you with a licensed professional therapist.
But if you're not vibing with your therapist, then you can easily switch your therapist for free. And they offer a wide range of expertise. So if you are looking for something super specific and they might not offer it in your local area, BetterHelp is great because it's all done online.
I really like that it's in the comfort of your own home too. I think that there's something so special about being in your safe place while you're talking about things that are close to you. It can be hard to be in like a sterile office or somewhere you've never been before and also try to open up about your childhood trauma. It's better in the comfort of your own home.
Right. And not only can you schedule weekly video or phone sessions, but you can also message them at any time and they'll get back to you in a timely manner.
BetterHelp is also way more affordable than traditional therapy, and they also offer financial aid, which is amazing. So if you guys want to check them out, visit betterhelp.com/oddvice. That's better, HELP, and join the over 2 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional.
Special offer for Oddvice listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/oddvice. Thanks, BetterHelp. I am so excited that we're doing this episode Q&A style. You guys sent in so many good questions, and I feel like it's going to make for like such a good, like full-bodied episode.
Like a helpful episode too. I know we could have made bullet points ourselves and whatnot, but
you guys always touch on a lot that I
didn't even think of. There were so many perspectives in here that like I was like, holy shit, that's so worth talking about, and I feel like I wouldn't have thought about that. So thank you to all of you who sent them in. We got so many responses. Every time we ask for like responses like this before an episode, I'm always like, we're not gonna get any, nobody wants to hear about it, but a lot of you seem excited and ready to hear this episode. So before we get into it, I do want to preface, we only are saying our opinions. There's no boundary to fashion. I think that's the beauty of it. There's a million ways to style yourself, and there's a million reasons why you style yourself that way. Like pretty much what I'm trying to say is like the things we say in today's episode are our opinions, our perspectives of like our own fashion journey, but bottom fucking line, wear what you feel good in.
Yeah. If you take anything from this episode,
just literally, if it's like a wet rag and a pair of socks and you feel sexy as fuck, like wear it.
Wear it with confidence.
Bottom line here. So anything we say, again, it's just our opinions. We're going to do our best to help you guys through all the questions you have, but I'm excited. I think it'll be a fun episode.
Okay. I have one to kick us off because we've been talking about it a little bit. The title is Winter Clothing. How do you make winter clothing look cute? Winter clothing always has the same type of basic wear, but the colors can be so depressing. Or you want to switch up the way it's styled. Do you have any tips on how to make it fun and fresh? Yes, this is something that like specifically, I mean, at least me, I'm sure you can relate to. We're like still learning how to style such like winter items.
Right.
Especially this time of year, like our first year in New York. Layering is your best friend. Like you said, basics are like the core foundation for a winter outfit because you do need so many layers. So I think it is best to like stick with neutral base layers, but then you can like, don't be afraid to add on prints and colors on top, like with accessories specifically.
Yep.
Plaid scarves are really in right now. I'm seeing them everywhere. Pops of color. I'm like a matchy person, yeah. I've learned. So if I'm wearing like a certain color boot, I'll match my boot to my scarf. And like I have a couple key colors in my closet that I use as pop colors. I like to pop a lot of like some pinks, but a lot of greens, blues. And then I also like match fabric. So if I'm doing like black denim jeans, then I'll do like a layer of a black denim jacket underneath my big coat. So I kind of just like coordinate both patterns and materials. And then that adds like a lot of good textures on top of like what could be a simple outfit if you just stick to like basic winter base layers. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I think bringing up textures is something we'll talk about a lot today. Like textures are a good way to incorporate freshness into an outfit no matter the season because, you know, not everybody loves to just throw on hella color. Like I get it, but a texture is a way to still bring interest and more than just like a cotton tee with a leather jacket. Like the textures are your best friend. As for colors, I already love this episode because we have such different answers. Like me, I love
You're
color.
Not matchy.
Not at all. I will throw anything and everything together, and I tend to lean towards my textures to pull it in. So I'm almost doing like the opposite of you. Like I go matchy textures, different colors in a way. I also really like to bring in, you mentioned this, accessories are a great way to pull together an outfit, whether it's a belt, a boot, a hat, earmuffs, anything like that. We're going off winter stuff. I love to bring in metals too. I think metals are a great way to pull things together, at least for my eye. Yeah, I get what you mean. The fall and winter colors can be depressing, but then don't wear them. I mean, like I'm not wearing fall colors right now. Granted, we're inside, but like I would wear this outside still. I haven't seen myself lean towards certain colors recently. I just am more leaning towards functional clothing for the warmth.
Right.
And another good thing, if you are someone who's like, oh my God, like layers overwhelm me, because I get that too. Especially if like you're out and about and you're like shopping, you're walking down Fifth Ave and you're going in and out of stores. You're cold, you're hot, you're cold, you're hot, and you have to shed off all these layers. I think there's also a lot of value in investing in a jacket that is warm enough to put over and keep you warm without hella layers underneath.
Right.
And then you could just kind of wear whatever the hell you want underneath. And then the jacket is your blankie for going outside, you know? Okay, I'm going to read this one next because the subject line is Basics 101. And I feel like we just kind of touched on that vibe. Hi, Kristen and Alex. I'm wondering how you go about buying basics for your closet. What staples are the best for layering? Any advice for how to make an outfit of basics still look interesting? Thanks for being the best podcast out there. Not an opinion, just a fact.
Thank you.
Maddie, smiley face. So kind of a similar question, but I want to go a little bit more into basics. I used to think basics were like white t-shirt, black t-shirt. Like basics look different for everybody. So I think for me, the way I found the basics that I like, I started just thinking about the things I reach for the most. Literally, the tank top I'm wearing right now, is this not like if I had a Barbie, this is what the Barbie would be wearing.
Yep.
This cut tank
in every color
is my shit. I love it. Finding and noticing the things you reach for, that's your basic. And then go off that and find the colors you like. And I what I'm just trying to say here is basics doesn't always mean neutrals, for me at least. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, it all depends on like how you want to curate like your closet staples. Like you said, what you reach for the most. Find fits that you like, which that's half the battle when it comes to finding your fashion, is finding, I literally just said the other day, like what sparked this episode was that I feel like now I am learning that I like mid-rise jeans. Yeah. And it took me literally decades to discover this. So don't just get discouraged if you're not like there yet, or if you don't have the answers, but finding your fit is half the battle as far as growing like your basics in your closet. Once you have your fit, then you can start to like expand. Now that I know I like, for example, now that I know that I like mid-rise pants, I have like one going out pant, I have a jean, and I have a dark jean. And like those are my core bottoms for winter. And once you like have those, you can, like I said, you can start to expand. So finding your fit is half the battle.
It really is.
Okay, next one. Why I picked this. the title is My Boobs Are the Bane of My Existence.
Oh my gosh.
Love those girls, but come on. Okay. So I consider myself a fashionable person. Might be a questionable statement sometimes, but I love everything about fashion. Obsessed with it. That being said, it's so hard for me to wear the things I want to wear or that I like because my boobs literally take up half of my torso. I'm 22, 5'1", and my bra size is a 32 triple D. Most of the time, I just want to tape them down or sling them over my shoulders just to get them out of the way, and I hate feeling that way about my body. I don't want to feel that way about myself. I guess my question is, do you have any fashion tips for girls with a bigger chest? Oftentimes, the things in style make me feel uncomfortable because too much cleavage is showing or requires a no bra situation, and that's impossible for me. It's hard to go out because I'm always worried about showing too much, being too much, etc. I've always been large-chested, and so I've heard the unfortunate comments people make about my body and the conclusions made about my personality/lifestyle based just on my breasts. Being confident in what I wear is hard because I'm always thinking about my boob situation. I do need to work on the confidence thing, but I'm just wondering if there's a practical clothing way I can feel more secure and fashionable. Like at this point, I'm considering a breast reduction because I feel like the only clothes that look good on have to be baggy. But then I think I'm just hiding something beautiful. Any tips will help. I love both of your styles, and I'm so glad this is an episode. So much love to you both. Love, Bethany. Okay, Bethany.
You've come to the right place.
Yeah, you've come to the right place. I don't know if you guys, all of you guys know this, but I had really large breasts from the age of, probably like 13 to 23. I did end up getting a breast reduction in 2017. But I know exactly how you feel. I know everything that you're going through. I relate to you so much. And it I don't want you to like kick yourself because it does fuck with your confidence, and it fucked with mine. And it took me, I did end up, like I said, getting a breast reduction, but there are some things that you could do as far as like clothing that will help boost your confidence, and ones that I learned. For example, I like I just said, finding your fit is very important. You had said you're only comfortable in oversized things, but I promise you, if you find like a really well-fitting, tighter sweater, and I know the cleavage thing is intimidating, but if you find one that has like the most subtle V-neck, it is the most flattering fit for large breasts. I used to hide under oversized shirts. I mean, I still do, but not for the same reasons. Mm-hmm. I used to hide under oversized shirts because I thought it was the only thing that like made my boobs look smaller, but it hides your shape. So when I would hide under these oversized shirts, it made me feel like boxy and it hid my waist. So like I said, if you can find a sweater that cinches at the waist, show as much chest, like upper chest, not like cleavage or anything, upper chest as you're comfortable with, that shape is the most flattering. Showing off your collarbones is also a great way to feel feminine. I love showing off my collarbones. And you had mentioned that you were scared of hiding something beautiful. Showing anything like up here did help me boost my confidence, even though it wasn't my cleavage.
Do you feel like it made you kind of like ease into the comfortability of this just general zone?
Yes. Yeah. It made me still feel womanly without being sexualized. Like I could show my upper chest and my collarbones, and like I would even, you can like highlight your collarbones to like really make them pop.
Yes. And your shoulders too. That's always like a good spot.
Yeah. And it makes you feel, like I said, feminine, and like it did boost my confidence without having to show, because I know exactly what you mean. The second I showed any bit of cleavage, I was already like, in my head, I was the slut in the room. Yeah. Like everyone would look at my cleavage.
Yep. Do you feel like there's any other accessories that helped, like certain lengths of necklaces or like chokers, or like were there any accessory that you felt like you leaned on?
Yeah. I liked shorter necklaces because anything longer would get caught in my cleavage.
In the cleavage.
Yeah. Right. So shorter necklaces and even chokers kind of brought the eye up. Mm-hmm. And I loved like dangly earrings and like big chunky earrings because that also brought the eye up. Yeah. And I have a shorter torso, so I would avoid belts. If I would wear like a tight, like the tight sweater that I was referencing, and like chunky necklaces and chunky earrings, I would make sure the sweater was a little longer, and I would wear more form-fitting pants because that would make my torso feel longer, and belts like cut you off horizontally.
For sure.
So I would avoid those to like lengthen my body and draw away from the bulkiness of my breasts.
I feel like lengthening your body, a good tip for that too is like kind of what you're wearing, like palazzo pants. Like,
yep.
Like flowy pants is a good way to really just like drape nicely over your natural shape. Sorry, so many questions, but do you remember any brands that you lean towards?
Actually, for swimsuits specifically, ASOS has a fuller breast section.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it like, and they have the same like cute cuts and everything, but like a lot of them have the underwire, which you need. Yeah, you need the support. But they have that whole section. So like you can still get like cute bathing suits, and they actually fit. I had triple G's, and like I was able to wear cute bathing suits.
That's crazy. Those,
no,
I like forget about it. I forget about those years, and I look at a picture and I'm like, oh shit, Alex, you had some titties. Knockers.
Crazy.
ASOS has a great return policy too. So like,
yes,
I feel like another kind of blanket statement to put on this episode, when you're shopping, like feel like buy shit and return it. Like trying stuff
try it on.
Obviously referring more to online shopping, like try it on even though you think you might not like it. Did you ever feel that too? Like when you started finding silhouettes you did like, was it like you'd look at it and you'd be like, no shot, that's gonna look good, and then you try it on and you'd be like, oh.
Yeah, a lot of the times I would have to like blind faith when I purchased online, specifically. Like it's so hard to tell whether or not cuts are gonna fit me, but like those like cute tops from like Free People where it has like the stitching of like where your boob's supposed to go.
Right.
Those were always so hard because like my boob would fall underneath.
Yep.
Like there's no way. Sometimes I would try them, and like sometimes it would be like, fuck yeah, this one works. But I would have to purchase like 3 sizes of it. And like half the time, if it does fit my boobs, it doesn't fit my waist.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
Yeah. So, but like sometimes there is that gem item. So don't be afraid to like over purchase and just return shit.
Yep. That proportion is so annoying for like so many clothes and so many different types of bodies
and so many different combinations, like smaller waist and like a bigger butt.
Yep.
Or smaller hips and like a bigger
waist.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's your waist, right?
Yeah.
I'm like head, shoulders, knees, toes. I find that too because I have a really long torso, so I kind of have the opposite of that. I'll size up, but then like the neck will like hang super low, or like the arms will be like stupidly long, but then it fits my torso perfectly. So I think a big key here too is finding the brands you lean towards a lot, like that have like consistent sizing that might fit your body.
Right.
I feel like that's helped me over the years. Like, I don't know if their jeans are good anymore, but I remember I used to love PacSun jeans.
Really? I was never a PacSun girl.
Oh yeah, I wanted to work there so bad, but they were all like way too cool. And I worked at Tilly's, and I was just like dreaming to be at that brand.
You like walk in, hey guys,
I'm
how
like,
you doing
just
today?
looking around. I think their jeans used to be like 2 for like $35.
It was 2 for $50. Wasn't
Maybe
it?
that's PacSun.
I think yeah.
Maybe that's PacSun. I don't know. But yeah, finding the brands that like
Finding the brands you like. And there's like I kind of touched on, there's other ways to feel like the femininity that your breasts would naturally give you without feeling sexualized. So just like find that combination that works for you. I hope that helps.
Trial and error. Okay, next one. This is around jeans, which I feel like is a good segue. The subject line reads, jeans. What brand is the best in your opinion? Hi, ladies. Love you both so much. You guys both always have the best pants/jeans. So I'm wondering which brand you find has the best quality, is the best at keeping their shape, and has the best price point. Lots of love from Canada. XOXOXO. Ooh, I love jeans. You should see the pile of jeans in my closet, you guys. I feel like we all have one category in our closet that we overbuy.
Yep.
Mine are pants, but then I still wear the same pants every day. It's ridiculous. Jeans are hard. It's kind of a trial and error thing. I recently found that I really like Abercrombie jeans, so never thought that'd happen again.
I love Abercrombie jeans.
They're great quality. They don't stretch too bad. They wash well. The price was, how much did I pay for those? I think they were like 90 something, which it's denim in general. You are going to pay a little bit more for, and it is always worth it. I have jeans that I've had for years because I paid a high price point, but paid for the quality. I really like Abercrombie. For pants, not so much jeans. Like if I ever wear like a chino or like a like Dickies kind of shape. Dickies is a really good pant brand, but I like wearing men's pants. I like where they rest on my waist, so I'll like the Hundreds. You guys know the brand, the Hundreds. They have really fashionable men's pants, and I just get them in like a smaller medium, and I think those fit really nice. Just don't be afraid to step out of your category.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
What are some of your faves?
I love Free People pants. I'm like Free People anything. Honestly, like big advocate. But I am. I'll Free People till I die.
Right.
But their pants are very good quality, and I have a couple of like the same pairs in different colorways. That's like one thing you could do when you go to Free People is they have a lot of the same item in different colors.
That's nice.
So if you like it, you can get different patterns in the same cut.
Right.
Their pants, I will say, when you're looking for jeans, since it is such a staple, I would invest in a higher quality brand than something that is gonna like not wash well. Like the cheaper brands, they just don't last, and then you're just gonna end up buy 3 pairs a year.
Yes.
And then end up spending the same amount that you would buying a high quality brand that's gonna last you like 10 years.
Right.
I still have a pair of Levi's that I have forever,
and you will still have forever.
Right. Garage jeans are also really nice, and they're really well priced. I have like 2 or 3 of the same cut, different colorways in those as well.
Me too. I have like 3 pairs, and I reach for them a lot.
7 for All Mankind and Reformation. If you really want to splurge and have a pair of jeans that will last you forever, like no matter what, I have a pair of Reformation jeans that I absolutely love, and they've like, when I was 20 pounds lighter, they were just as cute as how they fit me now.
Gotcha.
They really are super versatile, and you don't feel like you have to throw them away if you like fluctuate 5 or 10 pounds, which we all do.
I think that's key too in finding your denim. Like if you are somebody who fluctuates weight, looking for jeans that have a little bit of spandex in the fabric content, just like look at the little tag on the back. It doesn't necessarily take down the quality too much, but it really helps give like that comfy feel, that stretchy feel. You know, you're on your period or some shit, you just feel like a little bit bloated that day. You're not afraid to put them on and, you know, wear them out and whatnot. I like that a lot. I think Topshop has really good jeans too. I have jeans from there that I've had for years that have washed well. Zara's aren't bad either. I don't always love the cut, but that's one of those brands where you will find like a diamond in the rough.
Right.
So you just got to try shit on. Just try it on. I
will say, don't be discouraged because every brand's fit is not consistent. So if like I'm an 8 in one brand, I'm a 10 in the other, I'm a 12 in the other, like don't feel like clothes unfortunately are not made to fit our body in a consistent way anymore as much as they used to be. So don't be discouraged if you have to go down a size or go up a size. Shit's made differently.
Yep. I've really, it takes some willpower, but I have trained myself to like hold up the item and look at it that way and find your size that way.
Ooh, you have a trick for jeans.
Yes. Hold up your jeans, side little belt loop to side little belt loop and put them around your neck. Like, am I describing this correctly?
Like wrap them around your neck and connect the two ends at the back of your neck.
I'm going to grab a pair of jeans. I'll be right back.
Oh, we're going to show you. Okay. For those of you on audio, grab a pair of jeans, the side belt loop to side belt loop. So you're holding them up and then you're going to wrap them around your neck so that each side meets at the back of your neck. And the zip up front portion like goes up your chest like a button up. That distance, or like they say that if that like fits perfectly around your neck, then that'll fit you.
Yeah, I've used that for years. Because like Alex said, like it's so inconsistent. So like I'll go to pick up my general size and I'm like, this doesn't fit around my neck. I'm not even gonna entertain it. So I like to look at clothes as the item and not the number on the tag. I was actually talking to my mom last night and we were just talking about like some memories we had of when I was a kid, and I've always been weird with sizing. And she told me, I definitely told you this before, I used to cut the tags off my clothes because it pissed me off that my tag number, like my size, wasn't my age. I guess I've always been against the whole sizing chart.
The whole number system.
This whole number system just fucks me up. So just pick it up. If you like the look of it, try it on, and who cares what the fuck the size is.
Yep. Next one. What the fuck is an aesthetic anyway?
Right.
Hey, BB gorgeous girlies.
Hello.
My name is Alexis, and I've been listening to the pod since the beginning. And I think I can speak for the listeners and say how proud we are of both of you. This podcast has grown into something so special and safe. It is a pleasure to listen to you both each week. Thank you so much. Anyway, LOL, I feel like fashion today, coming from a Gen Z, is very much like pick an aesthetic, stick with it, and have it be all you know. Personally, I cannot pick out an outfit without thinking of an overall vibe rather than building around one specific piece. I want to get better at doing this to create originality, but I don't know how to get inspired other than looking under a category on Pinterest. Also, how do you get patient enough to thrift and actually get the goods? LOL. Okay, that's it. Lots of love from Toronto. Love you, Toronto.
I love you.
Thrifting is, I agree with you. It's hard. I don't have the patience for it. I wish I did, because you can really find some gems. I think it's all about like the places you go and like knowing when they restock is a good trick.
Yeah.
But I'm right there with you. I wish I had a better answer for the thrifting because, like I said, you can find some good shit.
I just like to make a day out of it. Like go get a coffee and like don't have a time frame. It's not something you can just like go run an errand and do. Thrifting is like it's like going to Disneyland. Day. Like you need to be mentally prepared. You need to like bring snacks. Like you need to like go pee before you get there. I think it just, the days where you're just willing to like do something fun, make it a fun activity rather than like, oh, I need to find something. Don't go into it thinking you're going to find something, because half the time you walk out empty handed. Yep. But then the times where you find something dope, it's like so worth it.
It's rewarding too.
It feels like a scavenger hunt. They're all one of a kind pieces, and like feels better that you're not buying from like fast fashion and whatnot. Now for the aesthetic thing, it's definitely a Gen Z thing.
Yeah.
Big time. And I dislike it. I agree with you. Alex and I talk about this all the time. Like, oh, what's your vibe for tonight? Some nights I'll go like rockery. The next night I'll go like super girly and like frilly. The night after that I'll go like 70s. It's just whatever I feel that day. I could not tell you what my aesthetic is. I don't want to. I think it puts you in a box, and then if you abide by an aesthetic for too long, like I think it builds a fear to leave that aesthetic one day. And I always want my fashion to evolve. Like until I'm like a little old lady, I want to look fly as shit. Like I want to keep evolving. So break the aesthetic mindset and just piece together things that you like.
Right. I think a good way of, like you had mentioned, finding one piece and then like building off of that. Do that. Like I challenge all of you guys, go to your closet and pick one piece. What I usually do is like, I'll pick one piece, I'll lay it on my bed, and then it's like, say it's my my denim vest. I'll lay it down and I'll be like, okay, let's go silhouette. So I have an oversized jacket layer. I kind of want to match the oversized look and do like a wide leg pant. So I'll pull out like a couple different wide leg pant options. I'll lay them down next to the jacket, and then I'll be like, okay, this would look cool since this is denim. This will look cool with like a neutral cream long sleeve underneath. I'll pull all of my neutral cream long sleeves and lay them down, and like I go like that. So I choose the next item based off of the previous one picked. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then I'll be like, okay, I need to tie in this cream color. So now I'm going to do a cream boot. And like, there you go. You just built a pant, a layer, a bottom layer, and a boot.
Yep.
And then you throw on your accessories. So like, you can pick one thing from your closet and go so many different directions. It's just about like seeing your options too, because I know I have so much shit in my closet that I never think to grab. But if I go in my head and I'm like, I want a short sleeve crop, I know I have so much of those. Literally pull them out of your closet and lay them down and like explore your options, because you might end up pulling out a top that you never thought of pulling out.
Yep. You tend, at least for me, I tend to forget what I have too.
Yep.
You know, if you wore that shirt one way with a certain type of outfit, don't be afraid to wear it a completely different way.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Like, everything has such a different purpose. And I do that too. Whenever we're getting ready to go out, I'm like, what's the one thing that's like a non-negotiable that I want to wear tonight?
Yep.
It's my Playboy pants. Like those are always like my fun pants. And then I build off that. Like, what's one little color I want to pull out of that? There's blue, there's green, there's brown. Okay, well, I know I don't want to do blue because I'm in kind of more a rugged mood. So I'm going to go with a darker color. And I think building in that linear mindset really, really helps. And then you have fun with like your makeup. Like I go off like, what energy do I want to be tonight? Like, I know that might sound silly, but there's another challenge for you guys. Like, try basing what you wear that day for work, school, wherever you're going that night, whatever, off your mood. Dressing off your mood, at least for me, like it really empowers me, and I feel like I make the best outfits that way, because then I'm not dressing for someone else's gaze, if you will. I'm dressing for exactly the energy I want to put out to the world when I'm stepping out of my house.
One thing that I do is I picture myself walking into a bar, and I often, like, one of the first things I choose is like height. So
me too.
You like see your height, right?
Yep.
So I'm on the taller side for like, at least for most of our girlfriends.
Yeah.
I'm 5'7". So I'm like, okay, do I want to be like the taller one, or do I want to like go sneaker and be like eye level with all my girlfriends, you know?
Yep.
So I choose height. And then if I choose like, no, I want to be like the tall gazelle that night, then I'll go for a boot. And if I'm the tall gazelle, then I'm going like preppy, and I'm like sleek, and I'm wearing something a little more feminine. And then if I want to go like shorter, like eye level, I'm a little more like, I don't know how to describe it. Do you know
like
what
inviting
I mean? Inviting and like less posh, I guess.
Yes,
so
approachable.
I'm gonna wear approachable. I'm gonna wear like an
Casual.
oversized tee and like fun jeans and like cool sneakers.
Yep.
So just like you said, the energy that you want to put out, try and define that and capture it and show it through your pieces that you choose for the night. Yep. Or whenever you're getting dressed for.
Dressing for what you're doing helps too, because then it's like you don't have to think about it as much. Like, okay, well, I'm going to a 1975 concert, so I should probably wear black. I should, like maybe throw some metal in there. Like I it's fun. It becomes like a game for me.
This makes me want to like get ready.
No, me too. I'm like, let's go out. I always choose height. I'm 5'4", so like height is always what I go to.
Oh,
but then
interesting.
I'll have days where like I want to be short, but then I get there and I'm like, oh, I feel like nobody respects me. Like I feel like when I'm short and everybody around me is tall, they're just like, hey kid. But then I've had a problem where like I'll wear height. I always wear height when we go out, and like if we meet a guy, then I'm like, he thinks I'm not tall, and the next time I see him, he's like, oh shit, you're short. Like, because all of my heels are like at least 3 inches. Like every shoe I own that I wear going out gives me height. So I don't know. I like that. I think height makes me feel, like you said, it makes me feel powerful. But then days if I do like an all black look, I'll like sleek my hair, and those are usually the moods where I'm in like a posh, like,
yep,
I demand respect.
Don't talk to me.
I just like sit down. Like that. Those are the days where I have that attitude and go off your mood. Okay, this next one, it's a long boy, but some of the best questions. So I'm gonna go question by question.
Cool.
Hi, I'm so glad you're doing this topic. I have kind of a lot, so I'm just gonna bullet point them below. First one. In your opinion, do you think it's really possible to stay on trend without being wasteful with clothes and or money? How? I do think it's possible to stay on trend without being wasteful. I think, like we were saying, there's so many ways to change up the things you have in your closet for different purposes with the power of an accessory or a shoe or a certain like shade of denim. I think it takes a little bit more creativity, but I wear a lot of things, a lot of different outfits, but if you actually like looked at all of my outfits side by side, it's all the same shit, just in different forms. Like I really don't shop as much as you'd think. I just rearrange them a lot. So yeah, I think there's totally a possibility of that. I think also borrowing clothes.
Yep.
I mean, Alex and I have done this since
we have 2 closets,
literally since the day we met. That's also been a way that I feel like I've found my style is borrowing other people's clothes and being like, "Ooh, I like that. I got to buy that for myself."
Yep.
And kind of going off that, if you can, borrowing clothes, even if you like don't live with somebody who's like your same gender or your same size, like I love wearing men's clothes too. Like I think going into other people's closets, even if they're like completely different than you, can be another way. Like,
right. There's always going to be like that one piece that you never think that you would wear, but you put it on and you make it yours. That's the thing too. Like, I think especially nowadays, trends they're so like quick moving and they recycle so quickly that it's almost a trend to not be on trend.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Like, there's so many fashion people on like TikTok and Twitter and Instagram that I follow solely because like they are their own trend. And like, I would never specifically wear that, but they give me inspiration as far as like colors to combine and textures and accessories. So like, don't think that like just because Forever 21 and Urban are selling this one specific style means it's on trend.
Yeah.
Find something that like works for you and is your personality. And that's going to be like that's going to make you look the most trendy.
Yeah. I think trends have become too literal. Trends are there to inspire, not to copy. Mm-hmm. So if something is on trend right now, say like everybody's wearing little fuzzy cropped sweaters and you're like, okay, well, cropped sweaters don't look good on my body. Go off the fuzz then.
Yep.
Take the fuzz trend that's happening and get a hat or get a bag that's a hella fuzzy. Like there's ways to still be inspired and like take part in the trend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like not actually buying the same fucking sweater that everybody's wearing, because then you're not trendy anymore.
Right.
I do take inspiration off trends, but I
make it your own.
The second I copy, then I'm like, wow, Kristen, real creative. No hate if you're a trend person out there and you hop on them, like that's your thing. It's just, it can be exhausting and money draining, as you said.
Right.
Next question. How have each of you figured out your body types and how has that influenced your buying habits? Like Alex mentioned, high-waisted jeans don't suit her. Is there anything else like that that drives your search when shopping? So we kind of covered this, but finding body types is just, it's just trial and error. I feel like it's evolved so much for me too. Like what I wore when I was younger, if I wore now, I feel like it'd be like, I'm dressing like a kid, like, or not a kid, but like a college student when I'm like 27, and just finding what you're comfortable in. I feel like we sound like a broken record, but not worrying about the name of the category in which you're shopping under and going towards the things that like you just straight up feel hot in.
Right. And like to go off trends, like I wore high-waisted jeans for so long because they were, shoved down our throat and so trendy. And then one day I put on, we did an episode where we dressed like our high school selves, and I put on an old pair of mid-rise jeans, and I was like, holy fuck, my shapes look so much better. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, I like slowly started to buy mid-rise and like sometimes even not like completely low-waisted because I still got hip dips and shit.
I mean, we all got those. Come on, they're hot.
But like once I put on mid-rise jeans, I was like, I literally what's the word? I fell into this trend solely because it was a trend, and this whole time, like, no wonder I wasn't comfortable wearing these high-rise jeans.
Yep. That's crazy to think about.
So like don't stick to a fit just because it's trendy. Find something that works for your body, and like it'll make all the difference. Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid to step out of what you usually buy.
Next question. Colors. Similar to body type, have y'all explored what colors or tones best suit your skin, hair, etc.? How does that influence how you shop? Also, how do you navigate with the seasons? For example, I always feel like I need a new wardrobe when I'm tan versus pale. This is definitely something I've dealt with because the tones of blonde I've been over the years, they really do look different. Like I love pink, but I don't like wearing it because it makes my hair look really brassy.
Interesting.
Like you're right. There are colors that can affect more than just like the clothes or more than just your skin. Sorry. Again, trial and error. I have always wanted to do one of those like color tests where they hold like the sheets in front of you. I kind of just go off like my opinion of it. I'm sure you can find outfits out there that I wore colors that weren't necessarily flattering, but I don't know. I don't know if I answer for that.
I don't know. I just know like over the years I've found specific colors that make like me pop, whether that's like my energy or like my skin tone.
Yeah.
During the summer I get pretty tan and I get really like my olivey comes out. So I like bright oranges are my go-tos in the summer. Mm-hmm. And like that's my basic for the summers. So just like finding, even if it's one color, in the winter I like creams and neutrals because like those make me and like my skin tone feel, I have like a lot of dark spots on my cheeks, so when I wear neutrals my skin feels neutral as well.
Yep.
Finding those seasonally and like just remembering those throughout the years, because I also like sometimes I find when I find like a regular for a season, I'll like forget about it next season. Yes. And I feel like I'm starting from scratch.
Yes.
Just like mental check, literally write it down. I look good in oranges in the summer. And like now I have some pops of like really cool oranges and they're my go-tos.
It's funny you say like neutrals look like they make you feel neutral. I feel like when I wear neutrals, they drown me out.
Oh.
Or not drown, wash me out.
Okay.
Like my skin tone. I feel like my body is olive, but my face, because I just put on so much goddamn sunscreen to be honest, my face has like very little color and can look very
like translucent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like my blues under my eyes will come out, and neutrals don't do anything for me. I feel like I tend to kind of hide behind color. I wear a lot of color because it distracts from like my face which I like don't like to highlight, to be honest. So that's colors become my crutch, no matter the color, besides pink. Okay, next one. What do you each think is the most worth it piece of clothing to splurge/invest on? Shoes, a jacket, jeans, etc. Like we said, jeans, big one. I think shoes too. Mm-hmm. Lately, I feel like the season Alex and I are in right now are orthopedic care.
Yes.
Your feet are so important.
No, you guys.
Who would have thought?
I think I'm going to admit this right now.
I think you should.
I recently went to a foot doctor and I just found out, I don't know why this is news to me. I just found out that I've been wearing the wrong size shoe literally my whole adult life.
Right.
I thought I was a size 9 ever since probably like honestly middle school.
Yeah, middle school.
Turns out I'm probably closer to a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been wearing too small of shoes and it's just been fucking my shit up.
And I'm sure it doesn't help that like we're throwing in there some like Forever 21 heels to wear to like a school dance and shit. Like crap quality shoes also fuck up your feet.
Well, you know what it is the same thing as where like clothes aren't consistent across different brands sizing wise. Neither are shoes. Mm-hmm. So I was naive to that, and
I was dumb and naive.
I literally was naive to that, and like I was a 9 in Converse. And the thing is like I'm still a 9 in some shoes.
Yeah,
I'm a 9 in Converse, but I would solely buy a 9 in everything else.
Yeah, don't be afraid of the half size.
Don't be afraid of the half size, and just get your right shoe size because now I'm paying for it.
Yep. I think another department to invest in is bra and underwear. Mm-hmm. Underwear, I mean,
just re-up on some chonies every now and then.
Some chonies, and good quality chonies are good for your punani because she needs to breathe and all that. So bras too. I mean, you wear it every fucking day. It supports you. Your bra supports your boobs, which can affect like your posture, and your posture health is everything. I think those are my top categories.
And sorry, I want to interject one thing for my big breast girlies out there. Go and get properly sized for your bra, because wearing the wrong size bra can also contribute to like why some tops aren't fitting how they're supposed to fit. And like if you have the right size bra, it makes it a lot more versatile with the style of tops that you could wear.
Yep. Just don't wear bras. Can we just all have our titties out? How about that?
Big or small, all of them.
All of them. Seriously, I just wish we could, whatever. Next one. Since I was very young, I've always had a thing about repeating outfits. I'll wear the same pieces of clothing again, but I've always had a weird feeling about repeating the exact same outfit. What's your advice on how to not do that? For context, I'm talking about outfits for like events or a night out. I would wear the same sweats outfit when I'm at home every single day forever if clothes never had to be washed. I think this is where accessories come in really nicely.
Yep.
I do too. I outfit repeat all the time, but I'll switch up the jacket that day, or even switching up the way your hair and makeup look that day. Switching up a shoe. It can change everything. It changes the energy of the outfit. Next one. Do either of you have any advice or ways you have figured out to navigate weird sizing? I've always had such a hard time with pants, especially because I'm short and petite, but have a booty. They're always too long, too tight around the thigh area, or get weird gapping around the waist. I recently got 2 pairs of Abercrombie's Curve Love straight jeans after trying on multiple sizes and styles that are decent, but I feel like I still haven't found ones that I'm like over the moon about when it comes to fit. This also goes for bathing suits. My ass is either being choked out or I get that awful diaper butt look. If anyone has suggestions or brands they like, please let me know. Like we said, Abercrombie's great. The jean thing, I get you. I have a similar body type to that. I've kind of just learned to like the gap. I will size up and let it be a little bit bigger on my thighs so it fits my butt, because I don't like it when things are tight on my butt, because then it takes away like I like my butt, like the shape of my butt, and that's all I got going for me as when it comes to curves. So sizing up for me, they also have these things, God, I don't even know what to call them, but like they're for that gap in your back. they tighten the waistband, those like extra buttons you poke through denim to like add another button to your waist, but it doesn't affect the tightness of the legs. Brie got me onto those, and those work really well. Or if you, something I do if like you have a really casual outfit on, using a shoelace, and I love the look of it too. It's like the perfect type of belt because it doesn't affect the shape of the pants at all because it's not this like thick piece of leather or plastic or whatever. Doing that or wrapping it around just the back 2 loops and tying a bow in the back of your pants to cinch that like lower back gap. And it's a cute, like, I love the look of it. I love like a little crop tee with like baggy pants with a shoelace around the back to like tighten that gap. I think it's the cutest look too.
And there's so many brands out there that are trying to like solve that problem. Like I know Good American has really good fits if you're willing to like try a couple of their styles.
More about sizing. This one's more of an emotional thing, I guess, but I dread shopping a lot of the time because I just feel like clothes were not made for my body. And I always feel really guilty talking about this because I know no one wants to hear someone complaining that a size 0 is sometimes too big. But genuinely, my body is like a 4th grade boy, is like if a 4th grade boy had ass and boobs, and it could be just as frustrating as being on the other end of that spectrum. I don't know if your conversation will end up in this realm of talking about sizing, body image, etc., but that's my issue in 2 cents if you want it. This is, I agree, or sorry, I relate to this, I should say. I feel like just in the past like 2 years, girls go through multiple puberties. Let's just point that out. For one, you go through your puberty when you're like middle school, like late elementary, early middle. Then you go through like a 20-year-old puberty, and then you go through like a 25-year-old or 24 to 26-year-old puberty. But before my last puberty, I felt that same way too. I was like small, but I never felt sexy. And I'll sometimes still feel like that too with like, I have a small chest and like there's like Alex and I talk about this all the time. Like I'll look at her and she'll wear a certain top and I'm like, damn, like that's hot. Like I wish I could wear something that made me look hot like that. Like if I wore that, I'd look like a little girl trying to wear like her big sister's top. So I get what you mean by that. It's finding our versions of what Alex is saying about like highlighting your collarbone was like a way it helped boost your confidence with her chest. I've noticed that I really like, I show it every day. I really like my midriff. That's been a way to show a part of my curves, but still remain like true to the clothing that fits nicely on my body. I really like that. Or showing my neck is like a way that I feel like it brings out my femininity, and I have a tattoo on my neck too. So it like makes me feel like badass. Things like that have really helped me. Going off that, have either of you had to wear a uniform or certain types of clothing for a job and dealt with how to still put your own style into it? Or has it influenced how you style your clothes when not at work or school? From my experience, I had to dress more functionally and definitely in a more traditionally masculine way for work. So on the weekends when I would go out, I definitely leaned hard into my femininity and wore clothes that showed off more. I'm curious to see your thoughts and experience with that if you've dealt with it.
Yeah, I went to a private school growing up, so I wore a uniform. And although I wasn't at the age where I was like adding accessories, like we were allowed to wear like a couple pieces of jewelry. So I would definitely like take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And also your hair is
an accessory.
Big accessory. Like even if you have a shaved head.
Yes.
It's an accessory. Mm-hmm. Hairstyles, like have fun with it. If I'm like feeling super boho mood, then I'm gonna go like super boho with my hair and like keep it natural, throw a couple braids in. But if I'm feeling like posh and chic, I'm gonna do like a slick back bun.
Yep.
You could show a lot through your hairstyles that you could, like if you're wearing a uniform, you couldn't show through your articles of clothing. Does that make sense?
Nails too.
Yes, your nails.
Nails.
The Catholic school I went to, we couldn't have nail polish.
Right. You're also like baby, but like for work maybe.
Right.
If your work allows it, like just have like fun nails.
Nail polish.
Yep.
You don't have to get like nails.
No. Just like fun, funky colors or like
do one color, one hand.
Yep. like a freaking polka dot on one of them.
Love 'em.
Just one. Love a good polka dot. I swear, last thing. Any tips or industry knowledge about fabrics? And is that something you consider when shopping? Like, is there a certain fabric that you know is going to last longer than another, can't talk, and therefore is worth extra money? On the other hand, are there red flags you have when you know a brand is way overcharging for something that might just fall apart after one wash? For that last part, I just kind of go off the brand. Like, I just feel like there's brands that I don't trust anything they sell.
Yeah.
Like Shein
No.
and like Fashion Nova, all those like cheap brands. I know it's going to be crap. Even on ASOS, ASOS carries several brands, but they also have their own brand, ASOS Design. And generally ASOS Design is not that good.
As far as fit, like
Yes.
their how it's made and like sewn quite literally like is low quality.
Yes.
So ASOS Design, I agree. I tend to avoid. As far as like pinpointing fabrics, if I want something to last, I tend to go towards natural fibers. So like cotton. If you want to invest in like silk, or in the winter get like wool.
Leather.
Wool is great. Leather. If you want a nice winter sweater that's going to last you decades, get a cashmere sweater. Mm-hmm. As far as like something a little more affordable, instead of polyester, if you can find something that's rayon, it doesn't wrinkle and it'll last probably a little bit longer than polyester will.
Yep.
But if I'm looking for like these, for example, like trendy pieces, I'm not going to buy these in silk because I'm probably not going to like these in 5 years.
Right.
Like they're so specific to a certain style. If I'm not buying a basic, I won't splurge on an item like this. Like this is polyester and they were probably like $25 on ASOS.
Yep.
So like stuff like this that you know your personal style isn't going to like in 3-5 years, then no need to splurge on it.
Yeah.
Also, if your skin is sensitive, natural fibers will generally do better on your skin. So go for like cotton sweaters and stuff like that because they're just better for you than synthetics.
At the end of this message, she left funny little things.
Oh,
this one, it says, if the chair in your room is an actual person and it's a runway model with just like hella jackets all over her, that's
exactly why I won't put a chair in my room.
I love it. No, I can't do it. I have one right now, but I have a disco ball in it so that I don't set anything on it.
Yep.
The other day I literally sat down, it was a wrapper to something because I was going to throw it away in a sec, and I was like, do it now. No, you're good. The chair is going to start.
Don't put it down, put it away. That's my rule.
Yeah. No, I've adopted that rule because of that. That was the last question of this. That was Heather. Thank you so much, Heather. You always
You always kill it.
Questions.
Okay, I think I'm going to end on, it's not quite literally a question, but it's just some good advice. Okay, the title is Your Inner Child Has the Answer.
Facts.
Hi, girls. This isn't really a question, just something that really helped me find myself, aesthetically speaking. Maybe it'll help someone else. So a little background. As a kid, I had a very clear idea of what I liked and disliked, and I've always been into expressing myself through clothes. However, I was a big tomboy and loved wearing clothes from the boys section back when being a tomboy wasn't trendy, LOL. So I'd always get a lot of snarky comments, both from other kids and adults, and I never really fit in. So all these judgments got to me, and when I started high school, I decided I wanted to fit in and not really stand out. Therefore, I started dressing like everyone else. Fast forward to last year, first year out of high school, I had a whole identity crisis and decided fitting in isn't worth it if I had to sacrifice being myself.
Yep.
And big part of this journey of refining myself was dressing like myself again. So I asked myself, what pieces of clothing did I love wearing / wanted to wear as a kid? It made me remember some stuff I had long forgotten and low-key helped me connect with my inner child. I realized I still liked pretty much all of those things and started to wonder how I can fit them in my current self and things I know I love wearing now. This really helped me gather an idea of what my ideal style might look like. And from then on, I can just keep adding things based on whether I like them or not, rather than what others might think. I now love my wardrobe more than ever and can proudly say I dress for no one other than myself. Once you get into the habit of not giving a damn what anyone else has to say, your style will naturally appear. Remember that when you were a kid and you just go after what you want / like, and nothing else really matters, and try to connect with that part of yourself. Sorry for the long entry. I love your podcast and can't wait to listen to this episode. Also, I've been meaning to let Kristen know that I freaking love her style. You are the only YouTuber I've seen with such a unique one, so this episode comes in handy. Wow. Sending much love.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I love that. This is exactly like, if we can wrap up anything you learn from this episode, it's this. And the inner child part too, like sometimes when I pick something up that I'm like, ooh, 5-year-old Alex would love this. Yep. I have a better day.
Yeah.
And like, I love my outfit that day.
Yeah, I think they nailed it. It's the bottom line here. If you're going to take away anything from this episode, is the emotion behind what you wear is really what matters. What makes you feel confident that day? What makes you feel however you want to feel that day? If that day you want to feel like a bitch because someone pissed you off, wear something that makes you feel like a fucking bitch.
Absolutely.
Like, go off the feeling, because then, like I said in the beginning, if it's a wet rag, you're going to love it because it's what you wanted to wear. It's dressing for you. It's not worrying about what it looks like, where you're going, if it's going to fit in, if it's overdressed, if it's underdressed. I know it sounds so cliche, but I promise if you genuinely feel good in it, it makes the outfit look better.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you. If
like, wear it with confidence, and the way you'll carry yourself, no matter what you're wearing, that's what shows through.
100%. It's a journey too. I mean, I probably didn't find my style till I was like, I'd say like 23. Before that, I don't know what was that. I was all over the place.
I think you were just one of those people who picked a trend and stuck with it, and like like put it on.
Right. Like, sure, the things I wore were like together, but when I call it a mess because emotionally I was not happy with what I was wearing. I didn't feel good stepping out of the house. I was just putting it on because my Pinterest board put it together, and it looked like that color went with that color and that shoe, and so on. If you force it, it's gonna feel uncomfortable, and it's not gonna feel you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just it's all about how you feel. So wear what makes you feel good. It really is that simple, and that's the best way to start it. Borrow clothes. I think that's a big way to start figuring out the things you like without actually making like the financial commitment to buying something. Find a friend that you can borrow some clothes with.
And like, I want every single one of you to, like, it doesn't matter the price range, what you want to buy, go buy something that you would never, ever, ever think of buying, and just try it. Incorporate it into an outfit once a week until you make it like comfortable in your own. And like, if I'm talking to people out there who are trying to find their style,
right?
Step out of your comfort zone, and like, maybe that could lead you somewhere to finding your style.
Love that.
Also, I know a lot of people like hate Pinterest, but like, if you do, sometimes I go to Pinterest just for inspiration. If you find an outfit, say on Pinterest or even Instagram, that you like, you don't have to buy the exact pieces. You don't have to go like piece by piece to give off that same vibe and like trend. What I like to do is I like to look at color combinations. I like to look at different textures that I used. And a big one is silhouettes. Like, I look at an outfit, and if I like it, I tend to like the silhouette first, and I go to my closet and I see like what could give me that same drape, or what color combos could work the same way. And like, half the time, even though I'm putting on different pieces than what's in that inspiration photo, I'm giving off the same trend. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it's also helpful to, like, going more off Instagram. We've talked about this before, but following people who are like you, going off fashion, like I follow some people that have similar body types to me, so when I like an outfit that they're wearing, I know how it'll also look on my body. I've fallen into so many traps, if you will, where I see something and I'm like, okay, well, she has a completely different body than me, so it might not look like that, and vice versa, whatever. So finding when you're looking at an outfit and you're inspired by something, like, and it doesn't look exactly like that once you put it together, Also think about like if you're looking at a picture and it's this photo shoot with a background that also matches the outfit.
Right. And it's probably everything's probably pinned in the back perfectly.
Right. It's not, don't be discouraged is what I'm going to here. Like with inspiration, you take a grain of salt, you also put your personal spin onto it. It's not always going to be exactly the same, but that's why it's yours. It's why it's inspiration. And then the rest of that sentence is what you make it. The rest of the outfit's your spin on it, and that's what makes it dope for you and your body type and your emotion that day. Can't stress that enough. For Patreon, we want to do a little bit different of a format for our follow-up episode. We were thinking about doing a video of showing you guys kind of, live, well, not literally live, we'll pre-record it, but how we build an outfit, that process we were saying where we go off a vibe and we start with that one item we want to wear that night and so on. I think we want to do that. So we'll build something from the ground up. You guys will see 2 different styles. We'll make sure we're building 2 separate outfits too. And we'll give our reason behind it. And maybe we'll even go out after that because we're probably going to end up loving our outfits. So that'll be our Patreon episode. As always, the Patreon DMs are always open for you guys to write in. If you ever need anything, got to get off your chest, whatever, those are still open. But for this episode, we want to do a little like live building outfit for you guys. I think you'll enjoy that.
I feel like we covered a lot. I feel like there's definitely so much more we can cover.
Yes.
We say this all the time, but this could probably be a part 2. We probably will at some point. But this was fun. Fashion's fun.
This could be like an annual episode for us because our styles change so much too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Oh,
love that.
Speaking of annual, my birthday's coming. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like,
you're like, where are you going with this? It's obviously nearing the end of the year. And if you are not new here, you know that we tend to take a little bit of a holiday break sometimes. Not a season break, just a holiday break. So a heads up that our last episode before the holidays will be, I think it's
the 26th.
The 26th. And then we're coming back January 9th. So one little week break. A little sneak peek, that last episode before the holiday will be our annual New Year's resolution.
Yep, we're going to do a recap of our resolutions last year, and then we're going to do some new resolutions for 2023.
Yep. It's always fun to reflect. So you have some time, maybe get your resolutions ready too, and we can kind of build our little mood boards together. We should do a mood board.
Ooh, should we do like inspo boards for 2023 as well?
That could be cool. Make them before and then like show them on camera.
Love that.
That could be cool. But yeah, that's just a little heads up. But we still have some time before that. So that was just on my head. Again, sorry that today's episode is a little late. I'm a tired girl. I'll take full blame for it. But I appreciate you guys for understanding. A lot of you guys have been so supportive knowing that Vlogmas is a beast. So thank you. Enjoy the rest of your week. And
have a good week.
We'll talk to you on Patreon at the end of the week. And if not, we'll talk to you next Monday. Love you guys.
Bye.